Hi everyone, Woods of Odin here. I wanted to explain a little bit more what's going on. The good news is I have the outline for a tattoo, and I'll show you the tattoo. Not I won't show it to you with the negative. I'll just actually show you the tattoo when it's finished. But it's a big one, so it might take a month or a month and a half or something like that. It takes up like the bottom third of my leg. And I'll be able to cover it up with slacks, should I actually be getting a real job. But then who knows, maybe the horror novel is kind of contemporary fantasy slash horror, and with something of a comic twist because I'm writing it, so there's no way in hell it will be entirely serious. Because I would be making up a story and just asking people to buy something that's completely made up, and there's no way in fucking hell I could take that entirely seriously. But anyway, first of all, let me apologize again to all the people I recently insulted. Um, Now, where to begin? I will end up using mystical sounding language to explain this, and I apologize for that because I don't like mystical sounding language myself, because there aren't any hard and fast meanings for it that everyone agrees upon all the time. In fact, even the word love recently caused a misunderstanding, not a fight, but a misunderstanding. Um, the individual was talking about something akin to agape. And even then, we philosophically differ, but that's okay. But the point is, um, even normal words, even very commonplace words that don't have to carry mystical implications, can be misunderstood. However, mystical language is even worse. So, I'm sorry. But, right, so, in the past few weeks, um, actually, it's been a long time, but it's ramped up in the past few weeks and came to a head around, imagine this, the Ides of March. Um, you could say that I have been making my way through the Underworld. Yeah, the mystical language. Think of think of it like a cycle where the sun sets and then rises again. But with me, the underworld seems to like me. I don't like it, but it loves me. Well, actually, I do like it. My energy. This is all kinds of. It's like, you're deconverting. Excuse me. You don't sound like you're deconverting. Yeah, but I am very close to things like mushrooms. Mushrooms tend to grow on decaying things. Slime, um, spiders, rats, disease. Wonderful, pleasant, lovely things. Snakes. I've always loved snakes. And for me, see, I've been on this Lovecraft kick lately, but understand, for me, water and slime. Well, I've always loved swimming. I've never been afraid of water, as in just having a phobia, but I've always been afraid of really deep water. And so water and green slime have always been symbols of things that I fear. And so the slime in my dreams, the slime is back, which is a-okay. I'm just waiting to see a non-Euclidean city rise up from the abyss. I imagine it would look like something, MC Escher would draw or something like that. And yes, I have been dreaming about things within Lovecraftian mythos, and it just kind of goes with what I've been uh, dredging up lately. And some of the things that I've been dredging up have been some very, very old, crusty issues. And what I no, what I did is I went and took them out on the people around me. Um, so what you had is issues of not feeling accepted by the people that are around me, by the people who should accept me and love me the most, and just completely exaggerated it into what you saw in a recent video that I deleted, and just being a surly bitch to everyone for a few days. And believe me, have it. Lovecraftian stuff will drive you fucking insane. Um, I suspect that there may indeed be thought forms out there now. And as I said before, I have realized that I can be as agnostic as I want to be and still pursue interests involving magic, runes, mythology, things like that. I don't necessarily have to believe things literally. I don't necessarily have to believe things, period. And if my path ends up being something um, atheistic or something like that, that's perfectly okay. And can I be extraordinarily inspired by heathen stuff and still be an atheist? Oh, yeah, definitely. Can I practice magic and still be an atheist? Oh, definitely. Could I be interested in psychic experiences, trance, precognitive dreams, lucid dreams, out-of-body experiences, and all sorts of um, inducing all sorts of different mental states and still be an atheist? Yeah, absolutely. Um, or I could find different interpretations of what the gods are. For example, parts of the subconscious. Again, the self talking to the self. And it's very interesting that the tattoo I have has a lot of underworld. Well, yes, it is otherworldly imagery, underworld imagery, and it's entirely appropriate for my journey right now. And I won't get into near all of it. And it's not even that personal. I mean, it is personal in a way, but it's not like I'm embarrassed to say this stuff. It's just that it's just too long. I mean, I could go on forever about the snake, which is only part of the tattoo. I could go on forever about the black elf, which is just part of this picture that is around the bottom of my leg. Right now it's just an outline. I could go on for hours about the colors, and Spider and Mjolnir, and why Mjolnir is in the underworld. Again, that's a really long fucking story. Um, but it is a positive thing. Just trust me on that one. It is a positive thing. It's not like yeah. So yeah, this is all very interesting, and I do apologize for having taken out my issues on you guys. And I suppose that if I had had some sort of setting in which to do all that in ritual or something, then it wouldn't come on YouTube, at least not like that. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And so basically it was, I'm doing good work, but I misdirected a lot of bad things, and you guys saw it. And if there are some people that do want to just unfriend me, write me off, I understand that. I'm not gonna get upset over people on the internet saying, well, your level of craziness is just too high for me.